Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back. Dashing here for Aftermath episode 12. And boy, do we have a show in store for y'all tonight as we are getting things started between, yet another classic case of David versus Goliath on this night. The David in question being Travis Fuller as he steps into the ring against the Goliath known as Braxton Sutter, who gave quite a few people something to talk about earlier today on Supremacy when during the match between Chris Proudfoot and Angelo Babos, he came down to the ring and attacked Angelo Babos, laying him out, which allowed the new international champion Chris Proudfoot to pin him and win. Obviously aligning himself with this new coalition Proudfoot has been forming. Joey Diaz, of course, for weeks now has been following Proudfoot around. God's chosen, looking to make their true first impact here tonight on Aftermath. Still to come, guys, we have got a lot of great action. Gonna be Hawk making his in-ring debut as he'll go one-on-one with Ozone. We've also got the debut of Marshall Stevens, guys, who will be going one-on-one with Vance Vintage. And in our main event, it is Dada and Mike Kirsch in a submission match. Chris Proudfoot, the brand new CMV International Champion, I guess, leaving his title in the back as he is at ringside tonight for that massive individual on the right there, Braxton Sutter. Chris Proudfoot wanting to share the Lord's light. The first indoctrinated was Joey Diaz. Now it seems Braxton Sutter has been enlisted, and that is quite an addition. And you almost have to admire the cojones on Travis Fuller for coming out here and be willing to stand up to the 7-foot tall, over 300-pound Leviathan known as Braxton Sutter. And as if that isn't already terrifying enough, then you have Chris Proudfoot and Joey Diaz at ringside. Travis Fuller, of course, a kid who came from nothing, upsetting Sam Valentine back at Homecoming, earning him a contract after the hashtag sign Fuller went trending. Jay Dynamite really had no choice. But ever since then, Fuller has been struggling. Losses to Sam Valentine, more recently Kevin Silva. I don't know if his luck is going to change tonight. Stranger things have happened, though. Here we go. Braxton Sutter and Travis Fuller one-on-one to kick off this episode of Aftermath. German suplex. Good takedown by Travis Fuller. Nice enough start here. European uppercut going to have Sutter up against the ropes. Okay, well, Travis Fuller already doing a lot better than I thought he would, so I feel like I'm about to eat my words. Braxton Sutter with a kick to the gut, immediately pulled up into a vertical suplex, and that is a long way down. And now the choke, the big, meaty claw of Sutter wrapping around the throat of Travis, who gets popped up with a smashing spine buster. Braxton Sutter talking that trash now as he whips Fuller right into the corner and Anzalare. Now this match is going how I would have predicted it to. I can't speak. Joey Diaz the first to follow behind Chris Proudfoot and his gospel, and credit where credit is due. Ever since Diaz has joined Proudfoot, he has been doing phenomenal. Recent victories over Jaquan Shea last week, defeating Angelo Babos. Now I guess we'll see if Sutter can get some of that action. Another Enzu Lariat. Spine smashing spine buster, alright? Say that 3 times fast, Peyton. I bet you can. Irish whip into the corner. Now up on the top, Travis Fuller, very wise to get out of that one, but that clothesline, I don't even think tickled Braxton. Now grabs that Chia Pet hair. Oh, God, and at the behest of Chris Proudfoot, smashing Travis Fuller bloody off the top turnbuckle. Jeez Louise, man. Shoots the half, and will there be mercy? 1. No. Fuller. Not going down just yet, but I think Braxton Sutter has no problem continuing this onslaught. Trying to put Fuller up on the top again. He went for this earlier and Fuller countered. Not going to have much luck on the second attempt. I don't even know how Fuller can reach Braxton Sutter. Oh my God! Wasteland, with no concern for Fuller's well-being, just freaking whipped him down onto the mat. And now the roll-through. Transition into an air raid siren neck breaker. Fuller again with those white gloves as the rest of God's chosen cheer from ringside, loving what they're seeing. Elbow to the jaw. Travis Fuller clothesline again has little to no effect. Gonna keep trying though. Oh, and there's the tornado DDT! If Travis Fuller beats Braxton Sutter, I swear to God, I'm just not going to know what to make of life anymore. Joey Diaz attempting to give his brother some time to get to his feet, and Braxton Sutter most certainly does. And it's no good news for Travis. 3rd time, Braxton is putting the little man up on the high rent district. 3rd time, Travis Fuller has reversed whatever he's going for. DDT! Grabs the hair, collar and elbow tie out. Sutter easily going to overpower Fuller. Goes right into a pin. Maybe Braxton is done playing around. I think he's realizing, maybe I should try and finish this kid off instead of messing around with him. And that's exactly what he's going to do now. What the hell? Travis Fuller, another DDT. Yo, this kid, first Sam Valentine, I will fuck myself if this happens. 3 kicks to the face, hooks that tree trunk of the leg. 1, 2. Oh. My heart. Travis Fuller looking around though. He doesn't understand. He thought he had it in the bag right there. I don't think he fully realizes who he's in the ring with though. Only a handful of times has Braxton Sutter been defeated one-on-one since coming to CMV at the top of this season. Arm raised high. Fuller. Smart move to stay on top of Braxton Sutter here. Has the arm. Braxton fighting to break free, but Fuller's got him pinned down. Sutter now going to roll back. Hammerlock. What an elbow. Some spit most definitely went flying there. Are you kidding me? Did Fuller just reverse Sutter again? goes to the tornado DDT. I don't know when I'm going to stop underestimating this kid. Every single time he comes out here, even in his recent defeats to Sam Valentine and Kevin Silva, he still gave a hell of a fight, much more than I think anybody, including myself, gave him credit for. When is Sutter going to learn? He keeps trying to put this kid on the top rope. Every time it doesn't work out. Float over DDT, or neck breaker rather. Grabs the beard, and that is a big no-no. Are you kidding me? What? Tornado DDT? Did Braxton Sutter just have trouble lifting Travis Fuller? Oh, I can't look. I can't look. I can't listen. I can't anything. Oh my God. Braxton Sutter trying to pick himself up. Fuller gonna help him. I can't. Bateman. Oh no, I can't even look. I can't fathom this actually happens. Oh my God! What? Did Travis Fuller really just defeat Braxton Sutter? Am I hallucinating right now? Have I gone mad? Did David just conquer Goliath? What? What? I can't. I gotta move on before my head explodes. And I swear right now that I am never again going to underestimate Travis Fuller. Never again. I'm sorry, Lord Fuller. You now have my full support. I will never, ever, ever again sit here and say that you don't have what it takes after just beating Braxton Sutter one-on-one clean. Wow. What a way to get things started here on Aftermath. A ginormous upset, and still more to come, as up next, Mike Hawk of Party Hard, the friend of Sam Valentine, gonna make his in-ring debut. He does have Scotty 230 and Cinnamon in his corner. Gonna go one-on-one with Ozone, guys. We're also gonna see the debut of Marshall Stevens, as he'll be going up against Vance Vintage. And in our main event, it is going to be Dada and Mike Kirsch in that submission match. This is the first time we're going to see Mike Hawk actually step into the ring himself and compete. Last few weeks he's been ringside, a part of the crew of Sam Valentine. Partying hard. Valentine not here, probably still celebrating his victory over Aleister Knox on Supremacy, but we do got Scotty 230 and Cinnamon Mike Hawk gonna have his work cut out for him though. Across the ring will stand Ozone, who is in no sort of good mood after what happened to him last week on Supremacy. Dada being outed as the one that hired Kyle Ross to go after him. And then, of course, earlier today, Ozone called out Dada for the match at Ascendant 7, but Dada did not give a proper response. You actually just missed God's Chosen, Joey. Diaz did not have a match, but he was at ringside. Probably tending to Braxton Sutter, not only physically, but emotionally after what we just witnessed. I don't know if you want to go back and watch that match, though, Joey, honestly. You might be better off just moving forward and forgetting that it even happened. The Daredevil Ozone gonna have to put his beef with Dada to the side right now in his quest for a match at Ascendant 7. Of course, Dara is in action later on in our main event against Mike Kerr's submission. So the fact that she is in the building hopefully doesn't throw Ozone off his game. So here we go, Mike Hawk making his in-ring debut, one-on-one with Ozone as referee Murphy rings the bell, and Mike Hawk going to immediately leave the ring. I don't think he wants anything to do with Ozone here, but Ozone not going to let him get away so fast. Drop kick to the chest. Spinning back fist responds with a knife edge chop. Scoop slam, Ozone able to get free, drops down behind, closes that distance, goes for a wild hook, gets one. Instead, and both men back into the ring. Looks like a Samoan drop from the Daredevil. A kick to the back just for good measure. Now grabbed by that beach blonde hair. Ozone unloading Mike Kerr, able to find an opening though. Irish whip, drop down. Throws out a back elbow. Ozone slaps that shit out of here though. Another back elbow attempt, another drop kick. Mike Hawk trying to grab the ropes, give himself a bit of aid. Rolling neck breaker from Ozone. Just gonna pick Mike Hawk up into a forward Russian leg sweep. Hooks the leg. Will this one be over before it really even begins? No, only a 1 count. Another kick to the back, another stomp to the chest. Mike Hawk is a party boy through and through. On any given moment, he'd rather be in a club. But right now, there ain't much to celebrate with Ozone kicking him directly in the face, sends him back into the ring. Ozone now gonna bring the party boy up into a powerbomb. Buckle bomb! Oh man, every time that move is hit, it makes me cringe. Double open palm strike to the midsection, kick to the knee, another scoop slam. Mike Hawk is the one able to get free though. Stomps the quad, standing cutter. Hang on, what is Scotty Too Thotty doing? Oh no, just threw in a steel chair, guys. I don't think referee Murphy has seen it. I'm not sure if Mike Hawk has seen it either though, as he just presses his boot to the midsection, the gut of Ozone. Oh, stomp out of the back of the head. Trying to take off the mask, trying to take off Ozone's mask right now. Disrespectful as can be. Into a pin, one, only a 1 count. Hardly that. Oh no, Scotty Too Thotty distracting referee Murphy. Mike Hawk's going to attempt to use the steel chair. Ref, turn around, but Hawk missed. He's still got the chair in hand. What the hell? Ref disqualify him. I guess he didn't properly use it. Ozone targeting the lower back. Irish whip across the ring. Body splash. Rammed his throat though, right into the top turnbuckle. Awesome combination by Ozone, busting Mike Hawk open. Scotty 230 again attempting to cause a distraction, but referee Murphy's had enough of it. He ain't falling for it again, and Ozone gonna look to put this one away with the no! Reversed by Hawk. Instead gets a kick off to the midsection. Face first, he goes off the top turnbuckle now. And just gonna run him across the top rope. Some rope burn right across the face there. And now trying to throw him into the ropes again. Ozone not going to oblige. Throws a hook, gets slapped away. Spinning soul kick, sucking the air right up out of Hawk. Irish whip from the ropes. Goes low, flapjack. And Ozone gonna try to finish the match off. Hooks the leg. Nearly able to get the taste, but not quite. Body splash of his own. Not working out very well. Instead, clothesline right out of the ring. Sent to the outside. Have a nice trip. See you next fall. And Mike Hawk going to do a bit of taunting. Not just to Ozone, but the crowd as well. What is Cinnamon doing? Keep your eyes on Cinnamon. Look at Hawk just trying to get into the head of Ozone. Mind games. Ozone back into the ring though. Enziguri, I should say. Irish whip from the ropes. Ozone, another picture-perfect drop kick. It couldn't be executed more clean. Foot DDT, we all know to be the most devastating maneuver in all of wrestling. When is Ozone gonna stop falling for Scotty 230? The distraction not even paying off. Mike Hawk, I think, is in La La Land right now. He is completely out of it. Inverted atomic drop, spreads the legs. Ozone with a double leg drop to the boys. Thinking of his next move, better not take too long though. He's going up to the top rope. Mike Hawk, nowhere to run. Elbow drop. 1, 2, 3, and Ozone victorious. That's got to feel real good for Ozone. A much-needed victory with what he's going through currently with Dada. Ozone picking up the dub. Let's just hope he doesn't try to pull anything later on in our main event, knowing that Dada is set to take on Mike Kirsch in that submission match. Coming up next, guys, in our co-main event, we have got another debut on our hands as Marshall Stevens looks to introduce himself to the CMV universe by going one-on-one with Vance Vintage. Indeed, in our main event after this, it is going to be Dada versus Mike Kirsch submission match. We are on the road to Ascendant 7, my fine feathered friends, the show of shows. Only 4 weeks away. I am so excited. Make sure if you are not following yet, you do so that it goes notifications when I go live. You don't not want to miss anything coming up this next month. Yo, what up, Proudfoot? You missed Supremacy. Just a tad. Just a little bit. Proudfoot did have a match on Supremacy, by the way. Just to let you know. Marshall Stevens making his CMV debut here on Aftermath tonight. Not much that I know about this kid, but I guess we'll find out everything we need to once that bell rings. And there he is, straight from the 80s, Mr. America himself, Vance Vintage, who could use a win with the rut he's been in as of late. Last week on Aftermath, suffering a defeat at the hands of Buck Harris. So let's see what Marshall Stevens brings to the table as he makes his debut, going one-on-one with Vance Vintage. Referee Murphy rings the bell. We can see right out of the gate that Vance Vintage going to enjoy a bit of a height advantage. That doesn't stop Stevens from going right after him, though, pushing him to the corner, and we get a clean break. Will that respect last, though? Doesn't seem like it will. Marshall charges with a clothesline and gets a receipt in the form of a big boot. Now an Irish whip sends him right to the outside and striking that hose for the benefit of those with flash photography. Marshall Stevens picking himself up just in time to see Vintage barreling after him. Knee to the midsection. Turns him into a... Oh! Looks like he was going for a neck breaker, but Vintage wasn't about that life, it would seem. Drop kick to the lower back. Vance Vintage pops up to his feet. Marshall Stevens going to give the neck breaker another try. Off the Hangman. Going to follow that up with a big hook to the jaw and a pendulum backbreaker. Vance Vintage, who exhibits a very old school style. Marshall Stevens kind of meeting him there, what we've seen so far. Irish whip into the corner. Back elbow and a running bulldog. Stevens looking for his next move. Goes after the leg, bending that knee. Snaps him to the side, off the ropes he goes. And a springboard Phoenix splash. All right, well, I take back what I said. Marshall Stevens most definitely nothing like Vance Vintage in terms of in-ring style. Vance Vintage does that. Jaw will be dropped on the floor. The spike and a spill to the outside again as Vance Vintage pops Stevens up. Knife edge chop. Stomp to the quad. Warm smash caught. Thrown back. Chest bump. Vintage into the ring. Hot pursuit is Stevens' overhand punch connecting. Shot to the jaw. Another overhand punch trying to back him into the corner. Now an Irish whip across the ring. Another back elbow bulldog combination. Marshall Stevens continues to throw out these Irish whips, trapping Vance Vintage in the corner. But the American-made man not making it so easy. What the hell is this? Oh, that was innovative. Held him up in like a chicken wing, a hook and ladder, more aptly. And just dropped him face first on the top turnbuckle. Now a leg drop to the back of the head. While draped over the bottom rope, dragged towards the center of the ring. Marshall Stevens having his way with Vance Vintage right now. These stomps off the face. Marshall going to drop down to one knee. Seems like he's gassing out. Going to try to finish this matchup off. 1, 2. Only a 2 count, though. And Marshall Stevens now with the 1-kick KO. And I think that'll do her. Almost sending Vintage's head off into the crowd. And Marshall Stevens picking up the win in his debut. Welcome to CMV, Marshall Stevens. A good way to get his career started, but for Vance Vintage, something's got to change. He's been on a losing streak a mile long. What's the next step for him? Well, guys, now it is time for our main event here on Aftermath episode 12, as Dada is set to take on Mike Kirsch in a submission bout. There's, of course, Dada, who debuted here in CMV a couple weeks ago against Mike Kirsch. Kirsch made it very clear from the get-go that he was no fan of being in the ring with a woman, and was even more embarrassed afterwards when Dada defeated him, demanding a rematch on Twitter, which Dada hastily accepted, said, "I would be happy to make you my bitch again." But a bigger story, maybe, Dada's got to have eyes in the back of her head. Ozone is in the building. We know that. Earlier tonight, he knocked off Mike Hawk one-on-one. Earlier today on Supremacy, Ozone called out Dada for a match at Ascendant 7, but Dada did not give a clear answer. Will she accept? Or will she continue to run and hide? This is a submission match, meaning there are no pinfalls allowed. The only way that you can win is via submission, forcing your opponent to quit. Mike Kirsch. A lot of people thought, maybe he was going to take it easy on Dada. But, as a matter of fact, the complete opposite is what we saw a couple of weeks ago. He treated Dada like he was in the ring with anybody else, and that's exactly what Dada wants. Mike Kirsch has taken it a bit too far, though, in the things that he said on Twitter as of late. So here we go. This is a submission match. No pinfalls. The only way to win is to force your opponent to quit. Dada and Mike Kirsch meet in the middle of the ring. Kick to to the ribs, almost immediately followed by a clobbering blow to the upper back and a kick to the chest. Mike Kirsch catches it though. Takes her down with that dragon screw and then a kick to the chest of his own. Arm drag though brings him down onto one knee. Overhand punches and bunches, elbow, and a sliding shin strike. Now the strategy of a match like this has got to be to wear down your opponents limb by limb, or specifically go after one part of the body again and again and again. Be relentless. The only way you can win this type of match. It's not falls count anywhere though. Submissions may only be attempted into the ring, but Mike Kirsch, what the hell is he thinking from the top rope to the outside with an attempted brain chop, but that did not go his way. Brain chop, I should say. Although I guess brain drop. Pretty nice sounding as well. Face first smashed off the apron, now back into the ring. Dada so far unbeaten in her CMV career. She said she's going to make Mike Kirsch her bitch tonight. Get a bit of a hip gyration and a neck breaker right over the shoulder. Mike Kirsch going to grab a hold of the tights. Looks like he's going in on the neck of Dada. Stump pile driver. Neck got to be one of the most dangerous places a superstar going to have an injury inflicted upon them. Gut wrench by Dada, followed by a slam to the arm and a kick. Wheel kick by Mike Kirsch, the ultimate joy of pro wrestling. Going for the first submission in this match. A head scissors figure four leg lock. But Dada's quick to get out of it. Immediately takes down Mike Kirsch swiftly with that military press. And now from side control, just punch after punch after punch. Right to the face. And into a dragon sleeper. Dragon sleeper. I don't think Dada has all of it though. Mike Kirsch is able to slip free. A couple of knees to the face. Paddles back Dada. Irish whip to the corner. Kick misses, and Mike Kirsch may have just messed up his knee, which is something that Dada is going to capitalize on. But right now, going for a cross armbar. Kirsch gets to his feet. 3 punches to the bridge of the nose. May have broke Dada's nose. Forearm smash. And a hurricanrana. Taking off that top turnbuckle. Now hang on a minute. Disqualifications, guys, are in effect in a submission match. Referee Murphy hasn't seen it though. Fireman's carry. Dada given too much time. Impaler DDT. He's going to try to pick himself up using the ropes, but I think his dirty games may come back to bite him. Dada attempting to throw him into the corner. Mike Kirsch. Wow! Kirsch! Oh my God! Not the... He just hit her in the downstairs area, and now a modified abdominal stretch, but Dada fights out of it. Oh, imagine being that dastard. That is one of the dirtiest things I have ever seen. And Dada is not happy about it. She is ripping into Mike Kirsch now. Front headlock. Pendulum. Oh no, a sit-out sidewalk slam, rather. Grabs the hair. Irish whip. Kick right to the ribs, just stomping away. Again and again. But gets halted by this leg drop bulldog. Mike Kirsch. Dirt off his shoulders. Trying to come back into this one. Knife edge chop. Chop to the head. Oh, another chop to the head. That time had some steam behind it as he goes to the corner, taking off the other turnbuckle now. Exposing that steel that lies beneath. Before he's able to do anything with it, though, Dada gonna send him back first. And that is karma for you. Instant karma. Mike Kirsch trying to make sure Dada can't take advantage of it, though. Tilt-a-whirl little small package, can't go for the pin. Submissions only, pop, lock, and drop. Mike Kirsch gonna go for that modified abdominal stretch again, guys. Can Dada escape once more, or will she be forced to submit? Kirsch trying to tear her body apart. Kirsch forcing Dada to submit. The almond joy of pro wrestling picking up the dub. Dada escaped it the first time, but not the second. And look at this. Just disgusting. I mean, I'm no fan of Dada, but come on now. That's just downright dastardly. Mike Kirsch with that modified abdominal stretch, forcing Dada to submit. I don't know how you could celebrate something like that. He needed to use every dirty trick in the book to win here.